Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. You may notice something a little different here. That's right. I decided I want to play through this as a Viper. Gunbreaker is going to be my leveling class when I am off doing whatever, or if I, just need a tank for some reason. Hello, friend. And, yeah. As you may note, I've got a pretty snazzy glam going on here. But more than that, you may notice Luna might look a little different, and no, it's not the wolf ears. Fresh cut, ladies and gentlemen. We got rid of the bangs, and I'm gonna be honest, this is a lot cuter. My girl looks dangerous, and I'm digging it. But here is the fit. I'm loving it. Don't mind the weapons. That's that's kind of an act of desperation because I haven't had time to grind out anything. So my kit is horrific at this moment. I'm gonna really rely on the quest to get me going. And yeah, I had to get the Orthos weapons to get a 90 because the last thing I had were these. And granted, these are sick. Those are chainsaws. I don't know why those are still in here. I'm saving those. But, yeah. Where did this come from? Did I get this? That's why I got that. Okay, yeah. I've been doing a little off-camera grinding, as one would say. So, yeah. Fun times ahead. Anyway, now that my girl is looking extra snazzy, and I've got my Viper, almost said Reaper, my Viper up to 90, we can engage in shenanigans. So, we've just had the moment, and it's time to depart. The rite of succession, here we go. Before we get started, y'all know the usual drill. Like, comment, sub if you enjoy what's about to go down. What the hell is that? Alright then. We're just gonna move on. Enough with the YouTube show. We're leaving. Bye. We're out of here. I'm out of here, Scoob. So much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. I apologize, by the way. Other people are home, so I have to be somewhat quiet. Or at least not shouting as my normal self. But I want to record and I want to play. And I'm tired of waiting for people to be out of the house to do it. So, away we go. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to the Ihih-What saga. Might I suggest we, first comparing the tablets against the pillars, we could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea. Let's go and have a look. Don't remember any obvious differences, but the swords are shinier, but I don't think that's an indicator of anything. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he took. Good lord, I can't English. The Dawn Servant said we are to replace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Yes, I do remember that. Then we have to answer we have the answer right in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Ihih-What saga. The events the glyph portray, do we know the exact locations where each took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. Lay of Reeds was in nearby Hano settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. That one involved the Bella village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yogg-Tural several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as yours is, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time and taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. That's a really good idea, actually. This is why we take you along. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. Okay. She's going for tacos, isn't she? It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Aaronville, thank you. You damned hero. Like actual hero. Dude is on top of things we didn't even know had elevation. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolal, and welcome to the Farard Cabins. Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'll show you to your rooms. Yes, please. Oh my god, Luna looks adorable. I don't know why I usually late. Okay, so quick giveaway for me. I usually love when like a cute girl has bangs. I don't know why, but that throws me for such a loop. Damn. Yo, I do get a whole ass brick. The hell? What is that weapon? Cobalt tungsten guillotine. That monstrosity. Okay, I gotta see this. Of course I would love to view the cabin. Okay, I'm deliberately not gonna open my eyes for a second. You know those like little cabins that are on the water, like down in Latin American countries where a lot of people go for tourism? I love that. I love the water. I love being at the sea, in the ocean, anything. I love being on boats. I love swimming. I love hearing the ocean nearby. I genuinely feel my entire body relax when I feel or taste salt water. It is a very strange thing, but I've always loved the water. So if this is like that, I am going to flip. I'm going to open my eyes now. Oh, I love this. I love this already. This is fantastic. Well, yo, we got all the stuff lined up. Comfy feathered bed. Oh, this is gonna be the good stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. I do not like that I am really close to land, but it's okay because that view is beautiful. That's fantastic. Can I sit here? Hold on a minute. That is horrifically disappointing, sir. No. I am upset. I am genuinely annoyed. Damn it. This is really cool, though. I can see why people like this so much. This is like... Dude, imagine kicking back here after swimming for, like, hours. Just climbing right up onto the deck. Well, I don't think there's a way up. But you know what I mean. Imagine if we put a ladder here. Or if it went all the way down to the water. Climb right back up, lounge on the chair, enjoy the sun and the sea. I'm very relaxed thinking about that. It makes me happy. Okay, I'm okay. I'm good. Hello, friend person with your thighs all the way out. Of course, that's the first thing I notice. Okay, let's go to work. Howdy, lads. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Luna? Always. But where are Aaronville and Wicklamat, I wonder? Oh, dang. Hey, guys. Oh, good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. Aw, good homies. Give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the Third Promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Link pearls. Nice. What's this? It is called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. And so, what a handy thing to have. She's gonna hot mic and embarrass the crap out of herself. Bet. I'm calling it now. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Okay. Wicklamat disappeared. The Tuliela saga features a number of Tadal's clans. Two of those, the Hanuhanu and Pelupelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are a cheer for people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozamauka. I'm horrible at pronouncing these. The other smaller fellow is one of the Belu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachumbelo, their village. I feel like that's supposed to be a Lalafell look-alike, but it's not quite. I'm confused. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us? Pick our destination. Oh. Okay. I see. I see the problem. You know what? It's a cheerful day. Let's be cheerful. Okay, so I can come back. So do Kozamauka. So, what is it you'd like to know? They're out to Okana. We go south through the Arch of Dawn, then follow the road that runs along the Kozamauka River, correct? Is that right? It is. Be warned, however. My brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured if not killed. Ugh. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you proceed with caution. You a good man. Or woman. Or whatever you are. I can't tell. Sorry. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozumaoka, we should head over to the Arch. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at... It's all been arranged. Well, that's nice. I really need to learn how to pronounce this. Genuinely. It's bothering me that I don't know how. Are we all ready to leave? Yes, we are. Let's do it. Then onward to Kozumaoka. Open the way. Friends, the door's open. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, giant cactpots kid again, apparently.
Kozumaoka, the land of rainbow terraces.
Okay, I didn't butcher it too bad. That's good.
It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel.
Excellent. Okay, just checking the audio real quick.
An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield.
This is nice. It's very open.
Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail. A road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
That's cool. I gotta wonder how water gets up there. It's like a natural spring or something. I don't know.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
That's gorgeous.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Ihih-What does not want for natural wonders.
Of course.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before.
Falls into a mud pit immediately.
Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Let's get to work. Yeah, this place is just upbeat. I'm digging it. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Let's do it! Like I'm gonna walk. Say it with me, lads. Walking is for peasants, and we have slain uncountable amounts of gods. Everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. Hey, I asked you not to say anything. Anyway, this is the Hano village I was telling you about. Okano. Excellent. This is a cool place. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find the selector. Ohokali? Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanohali, welcome you to Okano. An elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the Triad of Succession. Well, that was easy. So the idea about the electors was correct. We just do as Papa said and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feet. Give me the feet and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. It's a test of patience, isn't it? Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feet. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? Oh no, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive actions, so I expect you to rush in first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes the time to consider all possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days, though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. But there's more to the Dawn Servant than you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okanu, then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Lamont has a right of it. As the elder Zanohali is a resident of this village, learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Aaronville, Alizé, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamot, Luna, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Well, let's get to work. Have a sip of tea first. Damn. That's rough. Gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Cracked it open like an egg. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn Servant sent, we're making progress repairing and rebuilding our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there's so much else that was lost for good. Yeah. This is hitting really close to home because I live in Texas, specifically the Gulf Coast, so we get hurricanes really, really bad sometimes. I'm talking like rip whole houses up out of the ground and throw them across the street bad. That's not common by any means, but big storms like this, they're not impossible. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not the usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wood and reeds. And there must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. That's good. I think that's exactly what they want to see. Is Wuklamot comes here, figures out that, yeah, that the people are in trouble. They need help. And without question, she immediately goes to help. I think that's what they want to see. Dry and shrunken bundles against the reed suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. Boat of woven reeds. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. The beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered in bundles here and there. The plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu, then. Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? Hello, can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way. We're about to hurry over too. Yep. Back to work. Oh, hey. What is it? Kona's here too.
No sign of Zorolja, or that oversized lout.
Interesting indeed.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu.
Okay, that is a female. I am at a loss. I don't know
I am
why.
also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne.
Okay.
Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
Can I just beat him to a pulp, please?
You made it after all.
Damn.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Okay.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
My guess is building or crafting something. To which I am at a horrific disadvantage.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Okay. That's doable.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
You can try and you'll die. Very, very painfully.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Go ahead. Do it. See what happens.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
So where's First Promise? I feel like that homie's already got a plan. And I feel like he's gonna cheat horrifically.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Yep.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
It's the first thing you've said that I agree with. Try something. I dare you. Punk ass bully.
Damn it! I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Yeah, show him. Do so. Fight it out.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Show him up by winning.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Good loss. Let's keep it kicking. I really should turn the light on before I drop my tea off the side of my desk. Probably a good idea. Glamat is eager to help solve the Hanuhanu's woes. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. Make Butch Cool Jaja eat those words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves, then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Aaronville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Homie, you don't have to prove yourself to your allies. Give me strength. That's all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. As Zanuhali described, the reeds appear wilted and unhealthy. The water does look a little nasty. Water contains no obvious contaminants. It looks fresh and clear to the cursor against. Okay, that's just the dirt underneath it. I am the dumb. Patty mud. What's going on here? Soil in the patties is, as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not drier nor flaky. Okay, so everything's fine as far as we can tell. Lethargic frog? Hi? Small frog catches your eye. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. That's weird. So, what's in the water with the frogs? Are the frogs eating everything? Is that how this is going? The frogs are destroying the crops. Gay frogs! Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It was too easy to mention. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Well, what do we think? Any obvious patterns? Or problems? There was this weird frog that seemed drunk almost. Not sure what to feel about that. I agree. The water looks to be of good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We would need an alchemist to know for certain. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing the creature, how the creature seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. That's a fair point, actually. They suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival, give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for another. Stranger things have happened. And either way, it's helping people. I'm all about that. Right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposals worth entertaining? I suppose. Besides, this is Wicklamout's journey. It's only right we follow her lead. This is another Azem in the making. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Yeah, I saw it in town. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. It's okay, bro. I feel that too. When we're riding solo, we go from task to task to task. Things get done so fast. But things usually get done in only one way, if you know what I mean. Yes, this is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. Move the cameras, we'll zoom in and out. Is it damaged? That looks a little rough, obviously, but... Oh, that's a thing. Here, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Does look rough. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Yep, I was right. Oh, that's definitely broken. How would they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Again, I think this is exactly what the Elder wants to see happen. Like, hell with the competition, or whatever it is. These people are in trouble, they're feeling down, we need to help them. I feel like that's what they're looking for. Well, I think we can all agree this bird float is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? You're admiring your festival float. It's a shame it's in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No, whatever the hell that word is. You know, that's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need a balkixa for the missing eye, Uyuipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. 2 of these I know. A balkixa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and Uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hano are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. Damn. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. Yeah, indeed. Owing to our poor harvest this year, we've been left innervated, and if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Okay, so we need to find a reed supply. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The wind's chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magic energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. Oh, that's genius. So the float is part of what keeps the That's awesome. The float and all of this weird shenanigans that... And he said all of it was, like, magically related. The float is what keeps the place so fertile and prosperous. Float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. What? Let him talk. He enjoys this. But continue, Alphina. I imagine you've already reached the same conclusion, but I believe this boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh. I'm just gonna call it Ihih-What. It's a harvest festival, isn't it? It must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, rituals, ceremonies. These have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float? A tool for magic? It's the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. But when the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival will float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihih-What really does sound like the solution to all your woes, and I promise we'll do everything in our power to help you. Still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I'll introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float these last few years. Oh yeah. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. And then allow Alize and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okano to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserved mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Pay attention, Wicklaman. This is what leadership is. Figuring out where everyone can be their best. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Let's do it. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linuhanu. Nice to meet you, Linuhanu, and certainly, let's all go together. This entire interaction just makes me feel warm. Thanks to Wicklaman, we've found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but... Ooh, excuse me. There's something to be said for following one's instincts. Wicklaman does have good instincts. Just throwing that out there. Hanu wishes to take you to the shipwright. Let's do it. The shipwright's name is Wook Ivu. He's a Jabral, okay. Gibraltar, sorry. Who moved to Kozamauka a few years ago, but has since mastered our customs to an almost frightening degree. He's especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hano greeting. And we wouldn't want to offend him right before asking a favor. Proper Hano greeting? Oh, that one. Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. Let's head to Okbekbi. Okay. Okabi. To the east of here. Let's do it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and otherwise, that's where I'm going to cut it off for today. I'm trying to get in a couple of more episodes today, because this is the first time I'm able to really record. And, yeah, let's keep it going. But, for now, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop me a like and a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, kick that subscribe button and roundhouse the bell next to it so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty Agapon channel that I exist whenever I upload. And if you would like to join me personally, there's a Discord link down below. Ask for the Chaos Crew tag, hop in. Come on, brain. Hop in, ask for the Chaos Crew tag, and you will be pinged when I'm up to shenanigans. Do it properly, Devious. But aside from that, y'all have a wonderful day. My girl looking fine. And I will see y'all next round.